Alright guys, we're back again. Freezing this morning, 8.5 degrees, 5:30 in the morning, but we are on our way to Halfway Havoc. So loaded up the car last night, heading over to Jeremy's. This video will be a little bit of a show road trip, check out the show and stuff, and a bit of a behind the scenes with the boys from No Regrets. So heading over there now. We're going to load up Jeremy's Pathfinder and make our way down to Halfway Havoc. It's about 4.5 hour drive, so let's wrap this up here. It's early in the morning, tired as heck, freezing, so the worst time to be talking to a camera, but let's get this show on the road, go pick up Jeremy's Pathfinder. So we got here, picked up Jeremy's Pathfinder, got Jeremy in the car. Now we got the big trek, 4.5 hours down to Valla Beach. So let's get rolling and get down there. Alright guys, quick rest stop. We are down here at a little Sleepy Hollow rest stop, just south of the New South Wales border, and everything's going really smoothly. Pathfinder's looking killer on the back of the Amarok there. Amarok's looking good. It's a very nice combo. A few thumbs up on the motorway coming down. Not sure which car's getting the thumbs up, probably just both of them. It's a pretty sick combo. But yeah, just gonna keep cruising, quick break, and make our way down. Not sure where we're going to stop next, but got another 3 hours ahead of us on this trek, so let's keep cracking. Alright, 4.5 hours later, we have arrived.
So we're going to go sort out getting this thing parked up and go catch up with the guys that have already made it down here from NR. So let's get to it.
so that's day one in the bag. We got show day today. Jeremy's fallen victim to our traditional no regret saucepan. I've been there many a times. I don't drink anymore, and I think I blame the saucepan for that one. So we're gonna head up to the show area and get the Pathfinder unloaded and try and find this guy some coffee. So we'll roll up there and get this thing unloaded. Alright, so all the shows set up and stuff. Me and Jeremy are going for a bit of a wander. Wouldn't be Halfway Havoc without a good bunch of rain. So show day, we got rain everywhere. So we're just battling the rain. Gonna go for a bit of a walk back up to the show and video some of what's kicking around up in the showground area. So get amongst it.
Alright, so show's done. Go grab Jeremy's truck and load it up. Everyone's just cruising back. I think everyone's going to go have some food, some dinner and stuff, and then see what night shenanigans happen tonight. Last night was pretty wild. It was pretty cool. Had some good vibes. So yeah, we'll see what happens tonight. Do some more filming, see what happens, and then home time tomorrow. But today was a cracker. So that's it. Let's keep moving on. Alright guys, so that's it. Halfway Havoc 2025 done and dusted. Pretty awesome trip, had a great time with the guys. So really stoked to be able to tow Jeremy's Pathfinder down to there for him. It's very motivational for him to get it out of the shed and get it down there, get some people talking, so get some brainstorming going on ideas and stuff like that. That's always a good thing. But yeah, the guys from Ground Level Minitrucks and Customs absolutely killed it this year with putting it on. I love the venue. Valla Beach was a big hit. The night vibe on the Friday night was so good, with all the trucks cruising, everyone just chatting and hanging out and stuff. So good. But yeah, I absolutely had a ball. Like, I don't even drink and I had the best time ever. So I'm really hoping that they bring it back to Valla Beach next year. But we'll see what happens. If they bring it back to Valla Beach, who knows? I might even be motivated enough to try and push the Crown and throw the Crown on a trailer and get it out myself and stop being the guy that's not turning up with stuff. Be a different thing for me, being that I'm always working on everyone else's cars. It'd be cool to actually have my own stuff out and about, but we'll just have to see what happens with that one. But yeah, shout out to Chris in No Regrets for loaning us his trailer. That trailer was awesome. The Amarok absolutely pulled it like a dream, and the Amarok's only been back on the road after being fully torn down for paint for probably a month now. So I was a little bit skeptical as to how it was going to go, because I had this thing pulled to nothing, but it was a trooper. Went down there on half a tank, come back on half a tank, so a full tank of fuel in the Amarok. Brilliant. Loving it. But yeah, that's going to be it for this one. And yeah, keep tuned, because I got a lot of exciting stuff coming. A lot of different stuff. So like, subscribe, comment. Like, give me your feedback on this. Like, I really do work off the feedback that you guys can give me. That way then I sort of can make everything a bit better, because I edit these, video these, do everything myself. So having that feedback really pushes me. Like, obviously if you're just going to write just utter rubbish, I'm going to disregard it. But like, genuine quality feedback on how I can make things better, always appreciate it, whether it's good, bad. Like, positive criticism is what I'm after. So moving forward, that's it for this one. I hope you guys really enjoyed it. It's a very long one, so it's taken me a bit of effort to edit it all, and I hope I did it all justice and you guys enjoy what you got to see. So that's it. Catch us on the next one.